Hola people, I choose Ninja, and this is 7 Epic. So right now we are on retreat or whatever for our school, and this is our random old cabin that we always visit every time and whatnot. So yes. So our question to you guys and for all of us is, what would you do if you were in a horror movie with this cabin? Ian's a little scared.
Stop it! How real is it be? So, we are in a deadly cabin. It could be filled with exactly. I think Ariel would survive. Of course, I would be the introduction. Second.
No, I think Jeriel will be the one to mysteriously disappear, then pop out of nowhere at the end.
Guys, he's a murderer.
He's coming.
Run for your life.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No, I did it. And the part of the fruit. What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Yo, do you see that?
What are you doing? Don't jump.
Yeah, please. Show off your dead head. Or
Wait, I'm gonna name it.
No, don't name it.
I need to name it.
No, why? You don't label my shit.
Well, then I'm going down the mountain path.
I'm really... Oh my god, this is so creepy. I love it. It's the head.
Imagine something was chasing us.
Yeah. Right? Can you hear that?
There's a bunch of people screaming.
Alright, no, everybody over there is screaming. So I'm saying...
Shake the camera,
what if they're all dying? What if they're all like dying over there, like, you know, at home base, and it doesn't affect us? Home base? Because we strayed off from the group, and when we go back, like, everybody's gone, and we're like, what's going on over there? It's like, what's happening?
It's
and then
quiet now, so you have a
quiet
point.
now.
It's quiet now.
I'm going to the woods now because I think that's the most awesomest place to be. I understand the idiots that go in the woods now. It's full of wonder, mystery, and possibly Jacob Black.
Oh God, you
Don't judge me.
Jesus Christ.
Jeriel.
She's absolutely obsessed with Jacob Black.
I'm not obsessed.
Yes, it's an
not
obsession.
An obsession.
It is an unhealthy. Interesting. What's the word?
Yeah, I make up words.
You do not get to make up words. All right, woman?
Ninja, I make up words.
No.
What?
Aye.
I'll get Jeriel's ninja run.
Where?
Woo! Ninja run. Ninja run.
There, she has it. 안녕하세요.
That's right. You speak Korean. Going down the path that leads down the mountain.
Hey guys, it's me, Jordan from 7 Epic. Now today I'm here to talk to you about what I would do if faced in a horror movie type situation. Now if I were ever to find myself in a place where there is a zombie or a killer out to get me, then I think I would do quite a few things. I think I'd be one of the most prepared people out of the bunch, because you know there's going to be at least like 7 or 8 other people in the group, and I think I would at least be the second person to stay, the last of the people to stay alive, like the second to last person. You know, because from all the horror movies that I've seen, and I've seen quite a few, I've learned to always have a weapon on hand. Like, even if it's just regular life, always have some type of weapon. Like, personally, I have a pocket knife that my friend gave me. Actually, JD gave me. You know, one of the other members of 7 Epic. And, yeah, like, I would have some type of weapon. Or, you know, if I didn't have my handy little pocket knife on hand, then, I would grab something like a lamp, or one of those mop stick things, or a staff, something, you know, something to throw, like, I don't know, a perfume bottle, whatever, just anything to distract them, that person, or phantom, or monster, whatever it is, for at least a little while, so that I can run away. I would do that. And also, secondly, I think I would say it's best to stay in a group. Like, never stay away from your group. That's one of the big things that I've learned from horror movies. Like, why would you stray away from your group? I mean, you don't even know what the monster is. You don't even know, so why would you leave? You're not an individual in a horror movie situation. You're not, no, you stay in your group or else you're gonna die. Yeah, and I'm not gonna die. No, because this, no. It's staying here, like, on the planet and stuff. But yeah, I'd stay in a group, never stray away from your peers. Thirdly, I'd say that, always have some type of communication device on you, like a walkie-talkie, or a cell phone, a pager, something that connects you to the world, or other people, you know? Like, even if the pager or the cell phone doesn't work, or it just, like, mysteriously runs out of power right when you're about to die, or you're in a situation where you're almost about to die, you know? Yeah, I would still keep some type of communication device on me. You know, like a walkie-talkie. I don't care what anybody says, even if they hear you, at least you know that someone else in the group or someone else in the world that is on the other end of that walkie-talkie knows. They know that you're gonna die or that you're dead. So, you know, they can go save the other people. Or they can come save you and risk their lives, whatever. But, you know, yeah, I would have some type of communication device. Also, if faced in a horror movie situation, I wouldn't use anybody as bait, because I think that's just stupid, because, you know, it's 2010, man. I mean, killers are getting smarter and smarter all the time. So wouldn't you think that, you know, they would know that you're using someone as bait, especially like the weakest link in the group? So I wouldn't do that. I would stay with my peers, you know, whoever's with me at the particular situation, and I would try to protect them all, not only myself, but them all, because, you know, if you ever notice, the guy that tries to help others usually lives. Usually. Not always, but usually. And I'm willing to take my chances with that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I think that's a pretty good survival technique, or a few survival techniques. I hope this helps. But, yeah. Peace. Jordan Cruz, 7 Epic, signing off.
So, oh, I hear the train.
You see? Perfect place to die. No one's gonna think to look in a freaking drink.
Oh.
Spiderweb over there.
So, let us see if we bump into Jariel and Mayfield. Oh, of course, people scream. I know. No one would really know if someone would die. If I didn't, you know, like, really.
Then I can't see you.
Alright. Ooh! It was a leaf. It was a leaf.
Oh, no joke. A leaf slapped me in the face. No, dude. It pimp slapped me.
Oh.
Okay, I've been owned by a leaf. Ooh, rye.
I hope I'm getting this correctly. This is, oh yeah, rye. Look at the foliage.
You hear that random sound?
Yeah. If those two decide to be funny, well no, if Cat decides to be funny and jump out, I know who's going down the hill first.
I'm gonna punch someone in the throat.
Wait, repeat that?
Which one?
I don't know. No, I found a tunnel and it was filled with sand, and I tried like moving, and I found like a couple bricks.
And shit got in my
And I
hat.
couldn't.
shit, like metal shit got in my hat.
What?
Spiderweb that way.
Yeah, so we turned around.
Down the hill and it's extremely dangerous.
No, Mariani!
No, you're gonna
You
die.
are forbidden!
There's a point where the dirt turns into mud, and if you slip once, you're
dead. She's the last person that should be going down the mountain. She wants to go, yes, she will die. Worst person to go down the mountain wants to go down the mountain the most. Obviously, we know who's going to be dying in a horror movie first.
She will die.
Where did she go?
She's going down that way so nobody can save her.
Oh, God.
Oh, stick buddy! I'm sorry, stick buddy.
I don't even know what just happened. Why are we going down the dangerous path?
This is fine. That is bad.
I'm trying to catch it. Don't worry. I've gone hiking. I'll be okay.
Please don't die.
Yeah. Mayfield.
May, seriously, be careful. Oh, crap. Okay. So, Deandra, anything you want to say?
Hi, this is
Deandra, and I'm doing What Would You Do in a Horror Movie for 7Epic. So, if I was in a horror movie, I think my absolute first rule is to never let the killer get what they want. Like, you know how in the movies they'll just drag the person away and the person won't fight back, they'll just scream like really loud? I would totally fight back if it were me. If you're going to try and kill me, it's not going to be easy. I would be biting, I would be scratching, I would trip you, I would try jumping on you, I would probably try and claw your eyes out, you know, maybe pull out some of your hair. I would get really violent with the person. I think also one of the most important things also to do is to stay in a group always, because if you split up, you have so much less of a chance of staying alive, and the important thing is to stay alive. Third, I think that you should try and get out. Don't just run around the property freaking out, hiding in different places, because eventually they're going to find you. You need to say, okay, I'm here and I need to get there to be safe. Don't just go hiding in abandoned buildings and doing all this stuff. You've got to get out. That's the most important thing for anybody. I think also, the most important thing is to just be brave. You know, it's a horror movie, but you have to be really brave because anything can happen at all. You have to be prepared. You have to have that mindset that's like, I gotta do this. And I think that basically that's what the 4 essential things you need if you're going to be surviving in a horror movie. And that's it. This is D-Rod signing out for 7Epic. Peace, everybody.
You are not going in the tunnel of doom.
I don't trust it.
Alright, so I'm in the middle of a horror movie, and the guy's chasing me, I guess, from the cabin, right? And I'm on my way around the forest, I think. I'm white, though. I'm not white, but I'm Puerto Rican, but I look white, so I might die fast. But I would definitely make it the second last person, because what I do is I wouldn't run in here, that's for sure, because there's too many trees, too many people. But if I did, you trip one, you throw the other in the river so she knocks her head into the blood, and then you run, and the killer will trip on them. And what you do is, I was carrying this big long stick, I don't know if you got a picture of me. You smash that motherfucker's head open.
I would have a legit plan going on, okay? What would I do? First, I would make sure nobody has any flashlights, because, you know, if they have a flashlight, then, you know, the murderer is going to see you, blah, 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 you know, that kind of stuff. So if they can see without a flashlight, then I don't want to hear it. Yeah. What else? Oh, I'll make sure everybody goes in twos, because I know that when people go out alone, they end up dying, alright? So everyone's going to go in twos. And I know the perfect scenario, I'm punching the throat. I know the perfect scenario of, like, one of my friends who would totally go off on their own, screaming, Coco, and then, and you would probably need to, like, split up. So if it was like that cabin that you saw before, pretty much, it would be like, split up. Alright, 3 people go that way, 3 people go that way. Most likely, I know for a fact, knowing my luck, I would end up with Jordan and Jay. Probably. And then, I love you guys. So, it would be they love to wrestle, so they'd probably be one of those fits, and then I need to, like, do, like, I don't know, something, just be like, dude, you got me? And they've already said, they'll be like, what the hell's wrong with you, Brie, blah, blah, blah. So, then what you do is, we're going to devise a plan. You know, like how Fred does with Scooby-Doo? Have, like, a trap set for him, alright? So, we'll be like the dude in the middle, and then you have someone like that's like really loud, talking about the most random stuff. They're like, who do you think you are? Putting the microwave on high, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. So then the guy's just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth, lady, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna kill you. So, when he goes to kill her, that's when everyone has their flashlights, right? And then right when he's in the middle, right, at perfect precision, right? That's when, like, you do the flashlight or whatever right up in his face. So he's like, oh my God, what the hell? I can't see. So then, that's when everybody jumps him. Because, you know, that's the Bronx thing to do. You jump somebody. Unless you're going to shoot them. But we don't have a gun in this scenario. So, you know, we're just going to go with jumping him.
So that's when you jump him, get him down to the ground, take his weapon, and you cheese it out of there, right? Book it, you're gone. And just for safety precautions, we're gonna stay in an urban area so that just in case, you know, neighbors will hear what's going on. I don't care what's going on outside, there's no way you can miss someone getting shot or stabbed, whatever, okay? Yeah. That is what I would do in this movie. Ninja out.